Howdy from Texas, this is Heath with Bugs Fishing, and this is the weekly update. A few projects going on around here. This week, I'm working on updating all the inventory for the Tie Your Own Bugs section of the website. As you know, on this YouTube channel, there are tying videos, so you can learn how to tie almost all of the bugs that we sell, and we sell all the materials, so if you want to tie your own, we'll show you how to do it, and you can buy the materials and do it yourself. But I've been a slacker as far as keeping up with that inventory. I apologize for that, and I'm in the process of inventorying everything, updating everything, and so stay tuned. I guess stay tuned. It's about, I don't know, a third of the way done, but we're starting with the rabbit strips, the jig heads, and so if you want to tie your own, it's awesome, it's fun, and then especially if you catch fish on bugs that you tied yourself, that's super satisfying and super cool. And so thanks for your patience, because I've had these materials but I just haven't taken the time to update the inventory, but that is happening right now. A couple other things. Number one, we're finishing the curl tail restock in the factory, and then working on Beastie Bugs also. So Beastie Bugs will be restocked here really soon. I expect a shipment next week, and then I think maybe one more shipment of Beastie Bugs, and then we'll be working on Clickbait Shrimp. Clickbait Shrimp, this is what one looks like. Clickbait Shrimp is a weedless shrimp imitation with beads on the bottom. Those beads give a little click when you twitch them. That's why it's called a Clickbait Shrimp. And like I said, it's weedless, it imitates a small shrimp, and it's something that you keep moving. It won't, go down to the bottom and settle and look alive on the bottom like other bugs. It's meant to work, to keep moving. A fishing tip for the Clickbait Shrimp: if you're casting into a school like Birds Working or a school of fish, just a steady retrieve through there. It's got the profile, it'll get bit. If you're blind casting with it, and that works well also, then you want to give it those twitches, and you'll engage those beads on the bottom and make a little click and attract a fish. And so we are adding a 1/4 ounce version of the Clickbait Shrimp this fall, and so a lot of people have asked for it. What I had to do, I had to develop a shorter belly weight on the Clickbait Shrimp. The belly weight's right here under this diamond braid, and I had to make a shorter one so that it would fit the smaller profile of the shrimp. But I did that, and now a 1/4 ounce will be available. Speaking of those belly weights, here's a question for you. One of my good buddies, Nathan Rich of Southern Salt Kayak Fishing in Alabama, Nathan asked me for a little bit heavier Trout Thumper. And here's something I noticed. When I went from the first generation to the second generation, I eliminated the lead eyes. The first generation had lead eyes that added some weight. The second generation had diamond fish eyes. Those diamond fish eyes are kind of prismatic, and some of them glow. They're better looking eyes, but they're weightless. And so I've noticed that the action is a little bit different on the second generation. And it doesn't, if you're working it slowly, it swims just fine, but it just doesn't sink as quickly. So Nathan and actually a couple of other people have asked me for a heavier version of the second generation Trout Thumper. What I did the other day, I got a 3/8 ounce belly weight made, a prototype belly weight made that I could use on a Trout Thumper. And so here's my idea, and you tell me what you think. My idea is this: I'm gonna use the 3/8 ounce belly weight on the 1/4 ounce Trout Thumper. You might be saying, Heath, why would you do that? It's false advertising. Here's why. If you fish soft plastics on a 1/4 ounce jig head, I think if you take that total weight, your favorite soft plastic and a 1/4 ounce jig head, and you compare it to the weight of what I propose as the new 1/4 ounce Trout Thumper with that 3/8 ounce belly weight, I think those will be about equal. And so I think you will get longer distance. I think you'll get a little bit better sink rate if you're fishing 4 to 6 feet of water and you might have a little current. You'll get better sink rate, and I think it'll fish better. here's my idea. Tell me what you think. All the Trout Thumpers would get a little bit heavier belly weight. So the 1/4 ounce Trout Thumper would get the 3/8 ounce belly weight. The 1/8 ounce Trout Thumper would get the 1/4 ounce belly weight. And the 1/16 ounce Trout Thumper would get the 1/8 ounce belly weight. So they would all go a little bit heavier. But like I said, I think they will fish the same. So the new 1/8 ounce Trout Thumper with the 1/4 ounce belly weight, it'll fish like a soft plastic on an 1/8 ounce jig head. But you'll be able to cast it a little bit further, and I think it'll behave about the same. So I hope that makes sense, and I'd like to hear what you think. Basically, would you like your Trout Thumpers to be a little bit heavier? And I wouldn't call it something different, but the 1/4 ounce Trout Thumper would now have a 3/8 ounce belly weight. Like I said, hope that makes sense. I'd like to know what you think. Otherwise, pretty much the same over here. Like I said, working on getting the website updated. Looking forward to getting those Clickbait Shrimp in. And then I need to decide on those belly weights soon for the Trout Thumper. So I'd love to hear what you think about that. So, as always, I really appreciate your support. And be free, be wise, be blessed. Catch you later.